Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. Today we are going to do this really cute card. It's super simple. I'm not sure if you can see, but I have used the leaves from the Irresistible Blooms set to heat emboss some white leaves on the cardstock. So I've got a piece of, on the designer series paper, I've got a piece of designer series paper 5 by 3 3/4, and you can kind of see the difference. This is perfectly fine on its own. You can make a great card just like this, but I've added that heat embossing. So I'll show you how I've done it. Now this video is going to be just a little bit long because I am going to do the stamping and the heat embossing on the video, so I apologize in advance for the noise because it will be loud. So I'm just using my Versamark pad and I'm just coming in and I'm putting the leaves down. Now the only issue is it's kind of hard to see where you've put the Versamark down, so you kind of have to keep an eye on where you've been and where you're going. Doesn't really matter if you put a lot of leaves on. You do it however you like, but I think that's probably enough. So I'm just going to put the lid on the Versamark, and I keep my powder in these little snap tight bins. I got them at Dollarama, I think, and they weren't that expensive. I just use a little spoon and just pour it on and then tap it off. So like I say, this video is just going to be a little bit longer than my normal ones because I wanted to show the process of actually doing this. Quite often I'll do all these steps ahead and just assemble the card and just talk about what I've done. But I thought it's probably about time I actually showed the process. I've got lots of new subscribers. Thank you very much. I don't know what level of card making and stamping you're at. So I thought I would just do some basics today. Okay, so bear with me. It's going to get loud because I'm going to use my heat embossing gun. And I do this in the light so that I can see when it goes shiny. There we go, it's starting to go. So you just keep on going around, keep the heat gun moving so you don't scorch the paper, but you want to catch all of the powder to make sure that you have heat embossed it all, because otherwise it'll just brush off. Okay, I'm just going to change my hand around. I don't know if you can actually see it changing color. Make sure that I've got everything. Okay, I'm just going to hold it into the light so that I can see if I've got all of the powder. And I think I have. Just around in the light. If there's any dull spots, you just need to heat them up a little bit. So that's all done. And I'm just going to move this out of the way now. I always put just a little piece of paper down. So we've got a soft seafoam card base with a Lost Lagoon 5 1/4 by 4, which I am going to dimensionalize. And so we'll just put the dimensionals on the bottom. And again, if you're new here, you will see me use the edges of the dimensional paper. They all stick. It's all the same. It's just not cut out. So you can just snip along the edges with your scissors and use the whole sheet. And it always seems like every video I'm using the last of the sheet, but every now and again I do start a brand new sheet on the video. But there we go. So I'm going to put this down like I normally do. Just line it up along the one edge there. Make sure you're even top and bottom, and then you can just drop it down, and there you go. I'm going to flat mount this piece on. I'm going to put adhesive all the way along the edge. Sorry, my adhesive's gone a little bit funky. I've got some buildup on the edge that's holding everything up. So just right along the edge, because the heat embossing sometimes warps the paper a little bit. So you just want to make sure that your paper is going to stick down. Same concept here, equal on the sides, top and bottom, and then just drop it down. There we go. And I have already done the greeting. I stamped it. It's from the set, Hooray, It's Your Day. And I cut it out with the Stylish Shapes small banner. It's not the smallest banner, but it's the short, one of the set of the short ones. I've stamped it in the Lost Lagoon. I am just going to attach it to the card. I'm just going to gently touch it down, make sure I'm straight, and then give it a good push. You can put bling on here if you want. You can put some ribbon in behind, but it's a super, super easy, really cute card. Very nice to do. If you've got an anniversary, you could do silver or gold, and then silver or gold emboss this. But this is really nice, really fresh. So thank you so much for watching, and let's create together again soon.